is Bridging Health Care, and I am your host, Bridget. Thank you for joining me on this channel. The main focus is helping us to become highly effective healthcare worker, bringing informative, educative solutions to our world. I am so happy you're here. Sit down, relax, like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. This is Bridget from Bridging Healthcare. How have you been, and how has your year been? Has your year started well? Well, welcome. This is 2023 and it's already running. So if you have not started doing anything, you really need to wake up to it. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. I'm so excited you're here again for another class. And thank you to all the people that are coming in for the first time. I'm hugging you now. Welcome. This is Bridging Healthcare, where we discuss, learn, and teach how to be a highly effective and efficient healthcare professional. On this platform, all our focus is on helping you to maximize and utilize what you have that can make you stand out as a healthcare professional. And I am your host, Bridget. I'm not perfect, but I'm a healthcare professional and I'm not doing badly myself, but I'm open to learning. So if there's anything you want me to talk about, any topic you want me to deal with, I'm open to dealing with it. Here, it is purely educational and informative, and we teach how to do the job, how to be effective, and how to be the best. What makes you stand out? All right? If you've not subscribed to the channel, welcome. Now, hit on the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. There's a bell by the side. Just click on it so that anytime I post a video, you will be the first to know. All right, let me dive right into the meat of the matter today. Today, I want to discuss work-life balance for a healthcare professional. As a healthcare professional, your time is gold. Your time is money. Your time is the most valuable asset. So you must be able to balance your time. Otherwise, you will just be exhausted from work all the time. So today I'm going to discuss briefly some of the things that makes it really difficult for you to have a balanced life, and 5 points that you can take on that can help you to balance your life as a healthcare professional. As a healthcare professional, you can have fun. You can have a good life. You can have an all-round balanced life. It's all about planning. It's all about organizing yourself and making sure that everything is given what it is allotted. Yeah. Now, if you're not careful, maybe because of passion or because you want to go the extra mile, most healthcare professionals, because our job is service-based, sometimes there are just some needless conversations that you don't need, that, maybe your clients it's just talking. And if you're not careful, you will burn time. Then you are struggling to meet up with the next patient and you are burnt out while at it, and you find out that even when you now get home, you are tired, you're exhausted, you are just angry. It makes you irritable when you are not living a totally balanced life. You should be able to have fun with family. There should be time allotted to sleep. There should be time allotted to spa session, vacation. There should be time allotted to cooking with family, spending time with children. Remember, if you are a family person, you've got children, and because of your job, because you're a healthcare professional, you are very effective at your job, then you don't have time for your children. You're going to raise nuisance and you are going to be blamed for it. So it's important that you put everything in perspective. Yes, Everything has to be put in perspective, and you need to balance your time. Now, what are the things that can actually cause this imbalance? Time wasting. So if you are with a client and this, you are supposed to spend 1 hour with the client, and this is the task given, you yourself, you know that, okay, you have 10 tasks to do. You have to know how to put all those 10 tasks within the allotted time. And remember, within that time, you should have time for your report writing too. That way, it's always good to run through the thing over your head so that you are prepared for it. So those are the things when you are too slow on your task, when you are not done on time, you did not hit, or you did not start out early. So you are rushing to catch up with the client. It will spill, and that's how a bad day starts. Once you go late for your first client, your day, you need the grace of God to actually catch up, or at least some professionalism or some wisdom, as the case may be. And that is why you're on this platform. So also needless conversations. So sometimes a client just wants to tell you something and they are talking and talking, and you know that you really need to go. There are polite, kind ways of politely just ending the conversation, probably promising next time we'll continue because I have a lot more to catch up with, and then you go about your duty. So those are some of the things. Then another thing is taking more than you can do. If you know that you cannot work so this amount of hours, speak with your organization and tell them, sorry, you need to cut down these hours. I can't meet up with these hours. I can't meet up. Another thing is drive time. Yes. If you don't have drive time if you are in domiciliary care and you don't have drive time to catch up with your next call, then you are going to be under a lot of pressure, and your blood pressure may even go up, and you might not be highly effective at your job. Now, what are the ways that you can balance your life? You can live a balanced life, like I said. The 5 ways that I'm going to be listing, I will mention them individually and explain. Scheduling and organization. That's number 1. You must learn how to schedule and organize your tasks. So let's say, for instance, you go to a client and the client has the undress. This is the task. When you get to the client, put on your PPE, undress, client, assist to undress, assist to shower, assist to dress up, assist to tidy out the room, prompt medication, prompt breakfast, you see? And these are your tasks. And then, if you have extra time, sit and chat. You must be able to, and the call is 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Then you know that the shower time and the time to undress and dressing should not be more than 20 minutes. So that you have the remaining 25 minutes to fix the room, to prompt medication, for breakfast, and you don't have to wait till the person is done with breakfast. Except they say the person cannot take their medication until breakfast is done. If they can take their medication in the middle of breakfast, once they have taken breakfast, maybe 2 or 3, 4, 5 spoons, let them take the medication, then they can continue with the breakfast while you do other things. So you need to know how to schedule. Another thing is, you're assisting a client with shower. The person says they want to use the toilet. Once the person is inside the toilet, you don't wait around. At that time, there are many things you can do within that time. You can make the bed if you have to make the bed. You can do your notes if you have to do your notes. You can sort out clothes if they have already picked out what they're. You can organize, put food in the microwave if you can arrange medication. So this is how you can save time. That way, that time that 5 minutes that person is in the bathroom, you are able to organize and schedule. Now, if you are done and you still have a few more minutes, then you can have conversation with the person. And while you're having a conversation, you are listening to the person. You are, if you have to do your notes, you say, can you give me a few minutes? Let me do my notes. And once you see that conversation is going too long, Just tell the client, can we continue this conversation later? Yes, I really have to catch the next one. You see, that way you have given yourself a 3 minutes of gap to clock out and lock the door and all that. So scheduling and organizing is key. Number 2, avoid time wasters. So time wasters include people, clients that want to tell you everything that happened during the day, and that's the first thing to do. Start with what's important. Once they're having conversation, you can be doing something while the conversation is going in and still responding. I mean, we have to learn how to multitask. So avoid time wasters. So you have somebody, you've been knocking on the door and they did not open the door on time. You include it in your notes. You know when you came. So whatever you can do within the time that is left is what you will do. Don't go beyond and then another client will have to suffer for it. And then you are under undue pressure, both from your organization and from the clients that you have gone to late. Also, identify your priorities. What are the priorities for this client? What is the most important thing I need to do for this client? Is this client medication the most important thing? Or the person needs to have a shower? Or the person needs to have food? So when you itemize priorities and when you do it that way, you'll find out that you are focusing on what you really need to focus on. And if you now have extra time, that you can do sit and chat, that you can say, okay, let's do some paint work, if you don't have extra time, you don't have extra time. You must prioritize because those things put pressure on you. So when you're supposed to be resting in your house or you're supposed to take a break, you're still trying to cover up what you have not finished within the allotted time. Because you're not going to be paid for that extra time you're doing. So you really need to know how to prioritize. The next thing is to take a break. Take a break. Guys, is important. Don't overwork yourself. Take a break from, in fact, your phone. Sometimes that's 2 hours that you have to rest, maybe in the day, your break time. That's when you are now checking YouTube, you are checking your Facebook. You're not resting. Do you know, sometimes you just go to sit down, not do anything. I do it sometimes. I'm just sitting in my car. I'm not doing anything. I'm just breathing gently, taking a breather. It helps you to rest. You can just go to a coffee shop, sit down and have a cup of coffee. Leave your internet, your phone, your computer. You know, some of these things, they help. Take a break. Take a breather. Try and breathe and rest. Eat a meal that you enjoy. You know, our work is already tasking. You can't add more to it. You can't overburden yourself with more labor, because you will break down. Even you can be attending to a client and you are overwhelmed. You know what? Just tell the person, can you give me 2 minutes? Go to the bathroom, find somewhere private. Breathe. Get yourself, because you're a human being. You know, it's been shown that most healthcare workers are unhealthy. Because if sometimes you say it's because I'm passionate about my job, and then you're not using, you're not taking care of yourself, you will break down. And once you break down, another person will take care of that sick person. And then you now become the sick person. So I've seen a lot of healthcare professionals that after some time, they now become patients and they are now cared for. Oh no, it's not my portion. I will take good care of myself. So take a break. Okay? And then make time for your health. That's number 5. Make time for your health. Look at yourself. What do I need to do to help myself? Oh, my skin is breaking out. I need chlorophyll. Order for chlorophyll. Put it in your water. Drink it. Carry a bottle of water. If you check my car, in fact, I have bag. In my bag, you have at least 2 bottles. There is tea. There is coffee. There is tea with there's water with chlorophyll in it. There is this. I'm always having something fluidy with me because I don't want to break down, and this is how I keep strong. Take vitamin D for your knee. If you think you need vitamin D, take vitamin C. You know, those if you're a woman, well woman, if you're a man, well man, you need to take care of your health. Go for yearly checkup. Go and check yourself. Check that you are healthy. Check everything. If there's anything, nip it in the bud, because it will be so disappointing that you're a healthcare professional, you are in the field, and you break down. So these are ways to balance yourself, because you cannot give what you don't have. So for those of us that are already in healthcare sector, please take a breather. Please look at this point. Set your priorities right. Schedule and organize. Take time for your health. Take a break. Take a break. Check your schedule. Know what you are doing. Avoid time wasters. These things will help you to be highly effective and efficient. If you slept well in the night, you'll find out that the next day of work, you do better at work. You are happier, you are more joyful, you are more fun. So you need it. We all need work-life balance in every field. This is not even only for healthcare professionals, but because this channel is dedicated to healthcare professionals, I want to encourage you. Please don't break down. The world needs you. Your clients need you. Your family needs you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this video has been highly effective for you. And if you put it to use, I'm sure it will make you efficient in your job. Thank you very much. This is Bridging Healthcare. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and tell your friends. And click on the comment section and tell me what you think about your life. Are you balanced? What do you think you can do? Has this video been useful to you? Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.